Hey guys, hope you're all well. So I feel like it's been really overdue to do a little chatty video about my wedding and the wedding plans and everything, and it's obviously so exciting, but also it's there's kind of so much to talk about that I just had no idea where to start. I don't really know how this video is going to go, but I just thought I'll kind of talk through, you know, different wedding pointers and just basically have a little chat and tell you how planning's been going and how we've been planning the wedding, and maybe it could be helpful to any of you out there who are like planning a wedding, or I don't know, maybe some of you have just got engaged, or some of you are just nosy and want to hear about our wedding stuff. So, and then also after the wedding, I definitely want to come on and like talk about the wedding, how it went, like show you shots of it and like show you like my dress and, you know, like the actual stuffs, because obviously I can't show you everything right now. It's coming up really soon. Everything is kind of, we're tying together at the moment and we're kind of doing our last bits and bobs. We got engaged last February and we've been planning for like over a year basically. First off, I'm the worst person when it comes to like planning things. It just really helps to have a partner who is really into planning the wedding as well. I mean, obviously we've just had a baby as well and I've been pregnant during the planning, so it's not really the normal kind of planning, you know. It's been really difficult because we've had a newborn baby to look after and everything like that. So overall it's definitely been stressful and hopefully on the day it will just all be like totally worth it and everything. But yeah, it has been quite stressful and it can be quite difficult tying everything together and like getting answers from people and stuff like that and like finding the right people. So just give yourselves enough time to plan for it. So I'm going to go through like the different aspects of the wedding and how planning them has been. This isn't an ad or anything, but we've been using Wed Happy. It's an app that just helps you like put everything in that you need to do, and like all the payments that you still need to make, what's been paid, what hasn't, stuff like that. So let me go on that. I mean, first off, use an app. It's a really good way to keep track of everything. Well, I start off with the dress because that's obviously like such a big thing. The first thing I'd say is make sure you give yourself time, because I'd heard that you need 6 months, you know, you need to sort it out 6 months beforehand, and I was kind of like, my personality is really like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I'm sure everyone's just exaggerating that you need that long to do it. You do need that long to do it. I waited until I only had 5 months left to even like go into shops and like start the process. And everywhere that I call up, like, oh my God, like, okay, that's not long. We'll have to do you a rushed order. So definitely get in there before, at 6 months, because they need that long a lot of the time to order in the dress and then, you know, get everything in motion. So yeah, so I ended up going with Pronovius for my dress and I'm so excited about it. And obviously I can't say too much, but I went in like thinking I'll definitely want like a certain type, which is super lacy everywhere, like long sleeved and everything. And then I went in, tried on a few dresses and I was like, oh, these look terrible on me. It was so funny, like it was such a classic, like in the end you go with a dress that you never thought you'd go with. Definitely take your time, go into different shops, try on as many as you can. Don't feel bad about trying on loads as well, because you have to sometimes. Don't rush into it. So I chose my dress and I actually in the end have changed my decision, and I'm so lucky because a lot of the time they probably won't let you exchange, but they let me change my dress, which I'm so happy about. And it's funny because when I was walking home from when I first chose the first dress, in my back of my head I was like, I don't know if that was actually the right decision, and I didn't know if that was normal, if that was just like the jitters. But like now I don't, with the dress I have now, I did not have that feeling like after changing it, and I had no like second thoughts in the back of my head or anything. You need to feel 100% about the dress. Like, don't just get it because you think it probably is the one. Like, you have to be in love with it. Music wise, that was quite easy to sort out actually. We just kind of did a bit of research and we've chosen, like, you know, what we want on the day, DJ wise, and I mean, that's not his name, DJ Wise. I mean DJ Wise. And then we need to just fill out a list of songs that we definitely want played at the wedding, stuff like that. That's not been too much of a problem. We've sorted out like for a photo booth as well on the night, which is going to be so exciting. That was quite easy to sort out as well. Oh, the biggest thing has been the catering. Like the biggest thing money wise has been catering, and I think we always knew it would be a lot, but it was definitely like ended up being a lot more than we thought it was going to be. So again, if you've got time, definitely look around, like really do your research on the best catering company for you. Also, our venue are very strict. Some things we could source ourselves, some things we had to choose from their list. So when you go looking for a venue, definitely ask about what you're allowed in there, what you're not allowed. We're not allowed dogs, which is so annoying because I'd love to have dogs in there, and that's probably one of the biggest things I'm upset about for the venue, but it's really difficult, especially around London. Florist wise, that was, once we kind of found someone who we felt comfortable with, it was quite easy. It was a really nice process. They wanted to know like about my dress design, so I kind of showed them a picture. She drew the design out, and then she's kind of designed the floral arrangements and the theme of it and the colours around my wedding dress, which I didn't know that they do. So yeah, that was a nice way of doing it. I've been very picky about my bouquet because I just think that's such a huge part of the look, like the bouquet. Yeah, I feel like it has to be perfect, so I've been quite funny about that. Yeah, so venue-wise, so the venue was the first thing that we actually sorted out, and to us, it's like the biggest, it's the most important thing, and you want to get that set in stone as soon as possible, because then everything else works around the venue. We did some research. I actually found the place that we're getting married at on Pinterest, and it just looked perfect in the photos, and we actually only have seen this place. We didn't go and see anywhere else because we just went there and fell in love. We were like, this is perfect. It's so amazing. I can't wait to go back. The only thing is, I think we should have asked more questions when we went to go and see it, which just things that we didn't think of, like, are we allowed candles in certain rooms? Like, are dogs allowed? Oh, we're not allowed confetti. What? We're not allowed confetti. I find that so weird. So definitely ask all these things, because we just assumed that everywhere would let you have certain things, but they don't. So I was thinking this video doesn't have enough kind of structure, and I'm not sure what you guys would like to hear more about and what you don't need to hear as much about, and I don't want to babble on. I asked you guys to ask me some I asked you guys to ask me some questions on social media, so I'm just going to answer some of your questions. It's things that you probably actually want to know. So on Instagram, do you have a general theme for your wedding, like a colour palette? We get asked this question quite a lot, actually, because the venue we're having is so it's already quite grand and it's got a lot of character. So we early on decided that it actually doesn't need a lot added to it. The most we'd want is like gorgeous kind of white and muted, dusky coloured flowers, and just like lovely lighting, as in, like candles, fairy lights, lanterns, things like that. So the main colours that there'll be is going to be like white, green, with all the leaves and the kind of details we're having on the tables. And then I think I want some like soft pinks thrown in, so not like garish tacky pink, but lovely kind of dusky pinks. So that's what we've gone with as well for like the bridesmaids colours. Flemlord asks, hey Sammi, my question is, how will Indy be incorporated into the ceremony? She's so cute, love you all. Oh, thank you. I mean, she's going to be incorporated as much as we can, basically, because obviously the whole thing's about me and Jason being wed, but I can't wait to like hold her as well when she's in her little dress, and like all of us have photos together, and she's going to be, sitting with, I think she'll be sitting with us as well, like when we're, on the main table, and I'm going to be, it'll probably be hard for me to look after her all night, so I'm sure I'll get help from like our mums as well looking after her. Laura Finlay asks, what's been the most stressful and the most enjoyable part of planning your wedding? I'd say, so for us and for me, I think the most enjoyable parts were firstly picking the venue, because we got so excited about everything like from there on, and also dress, I think are the most exciting things, and planning the hen do I find quite exciting, because I love any excuse to like get out and like for a night out. So and I don't know, so that's a whole day out, so that will be really nice. I've also quite liked kind of doing the florist planning, because that's such a big part of it, and I think I'm quite picky about what flowers I want in the arrangements and what I definitely don't want and stuff like that. But the most stressful part definitely is like planning with the family and everything like that, like the doing the table plans. because it's like you've got people who like cannot sit together, or like you probably shouldn't put them together, like or these people definitely need to be together. You've only got a certain amount of people, you've only got a certain amount of space. Like, oh my god, totally enjoyed as well, like choosing what food we want and everything for because me and Jason are obviously so into food, so to us doing the food tasting, that was definitely a highlight. Like I dream about that food tasting. Like if you're planning a wedding, please like enjoy the food tasting as much as you can, because it's like you only get to do it once, and I can't wait for the day because I get to eat all the good food. Also, if anyone wondered, we're not going with a religious wedding, so it's going to be a civil ceremony, and yeah, I just thought I'd probably get questions about that, so that's that. Oh, this is a good question. Stephanie Page asked, hey, I know you're planning on having your makeup done by a makeup artist, but would you consider doing a bridal makeup tutorial for those of us who are thinking of doing our own makeup? That's a really good question. I would happily try and recreate it for you. I mean, maybe I could be able to do a video with the makeup artist as well, which would be cool. Or what would you guys prefer, that or me to just try and recreate it and show you my wedding makeup? Someone else has asked, how do you organise such a big event as a wedding, or did you hire a wedding planner? I imagine it can be very frustrating and confusing to plan such an event. Yes, it's so, honestly, I had no idea how difficult it is. Like, and it's funny because at the very beginning, I was thinking of getting like a wedding planner, and then I just kind of didn't end up looking into it or anything, but now I kind of do wish that we did. It would have been a good idea to have one, because it would have taken so much stress off of our shoulders, especially again, you know, like having a baby and everything, and they just could have kind of sorted everything out for us. So if you have, I don't know even how much they are, but if you've got the money and if you've got a lot going on in your life, like a wedding planner is probably a really good idea. Just trying to fit it in like whenever we can, like when we've got a minute, when we're doing work or I don't know, free time. We've just been trying to slot in like sorting out wedding stuff. So that's kind of everything I can think of for this kind of wedding chat video, and I'm really sorry because I didn't have like a proper kind of structure to this video, but I feel like there's certain things I can't kind of share yet, so I hope you guys understand, but it was really nice coming on and like having a bit of a chat about it, because I've wanted to do it for ages, but for ages I thought you guys wouldn't really be interested. That's honestly the only reason why I don't really talk about it that much. There's stuff like the cake and like bits and bobs that we've added to the wedding ourselves, like hand done, you know, like the hen do and things like that, but I think it'll be more interesting after, because I can talk to you about how everything went. I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys thought of this video and what you'd like to know about after the wedding. That would be really helpful. Yeah, if you're wondering, the dress I'm wearing is from Mango. Yeah. And my necklace is from Missima. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.